Hello, it's Dave Warner from Warner Epoxy. Today we are making a black marble serving tray. This one here you're going to want to watch till the end. I'm going to do something very cool on this piece later on. For right now though, we're just going to do basic black marble. I already mixed my epoxy for 2 minutes and with stone coat countertop epoxy. Mixed it with the paddle, mixed 3 ounces per square foot. And if you don't know how to mix the epoxy, I have a video on that. You can go through my video library and find that, how to mix epoxy. You definitely want to mix it long enough that, because it'll look right, but it just won't dry. And you don't want that. You want your piece to be dry so it's not tacky. So go ahead and mix your epoxy really good. So we're going to just put the black out here. And we'll spread this out. And then we're just going to chop in some white, which I don't have ready actually. I'm going to need a paintbrush and white paint. So I'm just spreading this out. It will it'll self-level and it won't run off because it's inside of the tray. Let's get the corners really good, make sure it flows there. Okay. I think I got it. Alright. One more here. Alright, see if my paint and brush magically appear. That was awesome. Alright. We will. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I want to spray it on that plastic because I just got done doing a glitter piece. I don't think I want glitter in this. Do I want glitter in this? Alright, I'm going to get some of the air bubbles out. Alright, now we're going to chop in some white. Do our marbling. Isn't that cool? Just a little bit of white should go a long way. Yeah, this piece here is, I don't want to say too much, but it's going to go to one of my kids. And I'm hoping that she will love this piece. Now I just limited it down to 2 of my kids, I guess. That wasn't what I wanted to do. But anyway, we think this piece will be a great accent to our table. And we're going to do something really, really cool to this serving tray that will make it very, very personal to my daughter. Think that's enough white?
I think you could use a little more actually.
A little more white? Where at?
Scattered in, I don't know.
Think that's too bright?
Maybe a little bit compared to the rest. I think if you're going to do it like that, you need to have more than one streak of it.
What do you think?
It looks good.
Alright. Hardest thing is getting it close enough to the ends. Guess I'd do some touch-up painting. Alright. Think get the bubbles out here and I think we're done for today on this one. We'll be back in a day or two when this dries and I got some time to work on it. And we'll do what we think is going to be something very special for my daughter. Maybe what I think will be very special to my daughter. Alright, I told you earlier in this project that we're going to have something special coming up. So I brought my other daughter in and she's going to put this saying on here. And she used her Cricut, she wrote it out, and later on we will show you what the saying actually says. You can try to read it upside down if you want, but I don't know. I'm not that talented. So I'm going to turn it over to Barbara.
Alright, so I got the quote here and I have transfer paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to peel this off of the paper. If I can get it. There we go. So I have this. It's all sticky. I'm going to put it on the quote and line up the grid. I'm not going to stick it to the tray, or I am going to stick it to the tray. So I'm just going to press the quote down onto this paper. Make sure every letter is sticking.
Push on some.
Sure. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this off. Oh, maybe. There we go. Gotta make sure all the letters are sticking to the transfer paper. It's not sticking very well. Alright, you're gonna help me, Dad. Alright, one line out of how many?
Okay.
4, 5?
Well, we won't make you suffer through all this. We will be back.
So, we got the quote on the transfer paper. Now we're going to stick it on.
That was painstaking process, by the way.
We'll get there.
While she's doing this, I am going to tell you a little bit of a story. We're so proud of our daughters and our sons, but my daughter had taken a trip. Her name's Carrie, by the way. Carrie took a trip to Laos, and while she was there, they went into the caves, and when they were way in the cave, they were told to turn off their flashlights and think about their trip as of how it's gone so far and what's going on and what they're happy with. And it was a volunteer trip to Laos. And so when she was there, she was sitting there and they told her to shut off their flashlights. And she was thinking, well, should I have my eyes open or shut? And so she shut her eyes, and then she opened her eyes, and as you can imagine, it was the same picture. It was pure black. And then she sat there for a little bit longer, and this saying came into her head, and in just a minute I will turn this around and show you what it says.
You went too fast. I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, you were doing good. I thought you were going to catch up. And this is easier than the last part. And anyway, she came up with, our eyes are nothing without light. Our hearts are nothing without love. Carrie. Sorry. And we also have the date, or the year, and where she said it at, going on in this corner. So after she said it, first thing that came to my mind is I'm going to permanently embed it into something with epoxy over it, and we'll never forget what she said or where she said it. So, Carrie, this is for you. So now I'm going to mix up my epoxy. I'm going to put some clear over it, and it'll protect it. Alright, here we go. We're going to put the clear epoxy on. And we'll spread it out, and we won't have to worry about any stickers coming off. Watch and see if any stickers come off.
Meanwhile, you're dripping the epoxy on the side of the...
It's sort of tough getting into the corners, isn't it?
Yeah. Epoxy really makes the quote pop, though.
Yeah.
Looks really cool.
Wait till you get the air bubbles out. I was afraid about making too much epoxy and having it too thick in here, but I think it would have been easier to spread. Anyway, it's going.
Guess I could have got gloves on and helped you. It's probably too late at this point, though.
Yeah, we're getting there now.
It's kind of satisfying to watch.
everything's covered. Maybe not. Alright. I think the rest of it should flow. Get the torch here and get these air bubbles out. We will torch it a total of 3 times to get all the bubbles out, and then we will let it dry for a day or 2, and then we'll present this to my daughter. Thanks for watching. It's Dave Warner from Warner Epoxy.
Like and subscribe.